private jet from Lisbon to Rome, where he was greeted by a club official. He was then handed that Roma scarf, as you can see, and he made his way across to pose for some photographs holding the famous Roma colours for getting a club diary as the preparations begin for the Serie A season, which starts in August. He then got into a car to leave and treated the waiting Roma fans to a wave, much to their delight.
Yamanene samita obo ntie nyina wesu na ye fancy
we feel o mo so feel sa
o me feel sa
o feel
so oba de be so ne um so o kwa e na me hia no so no club be ko bia no ogene samba
de
be ne um so o kwa
baby
na kwa ebu achi bidin
okwa baby oba baby
na kwa ebu achi
oba baby fans
the special one no
oba baby fans se say the Serie A no be ye demo Jose eko emu de dada and me say emu ba be the more pacho what man say na say
oyo pani the professor so yeah
emu ba be the more just arrive okoko she dwumedi ase e de ma bobo krefe no AS Roma now the likes of the likes of managers been obetime shi omo
Italy also obeshia the likes of Antonio Conte and Mauricio Sarri at Lazio, Simeone Inzaghi for Inter Milan, Sergio De Francisco is still available, Sinisa Mihajlovic, back to Juventus, Stefano Pioli and so and these are coaches that are only available with me.
Okay.
Kache Tony said coaches are high to be fired. So just say no Gini team, no qua or not Antonio Conte. For the first time in 11 years, or Belgian League in that oil.
Expectation is saying. What should you media say? Or then the backroom staffs now.
Jose is a man for the difficult occasion. He's a man for the difficult jobs. Meaning, say Rome or best of Akakra because of Sikasem, but at least everybody a certain dynasty for them. And for the first year, I'm expecting him to be in the top 3, top 4, but not so much of immense quality within the Roma ranks. Eden Dzeko, Lorenzo Pellegrini, Ruben Urbanas, so betting the Granaza and at least betting keep certain players within the ranks. The likes of Gianluca Mancini, or betting Omaya Juma within the ranks. The game, no, the tactical plan is to the Italian football and a league that is tactically aware and defensively oriented. No, welcome you say Moreno. Yeah, she's so betting a conjure a bit of magic, the magical touch. And Kwame, so he coaches all my AS Roma in recent times. Eusebio De Francisco, Paulo Fonseca, nobody falls within the rank of Jose, not even Claudio, the Tinkerman Ranieri. Into Obio should be me, but I feel say he's I'm expecting him to improve certain players within the ranks. And again, Roma and free as well and right to the top. That is what I'm expecting from Jose.
Okay. Newton.
My expectation is huge. Emma Jose.
The first season,
yeah, Obacha Italy with AS Roma, and you're so big. Oja Jose at Manchester United. And the last coming now
winning Europa League in you.
Oh, per the standard of Manchester United, Europa League, the Oheneba Nyame. Because even Checono as an individual, Europa nyane lie.
Okay.
Yes. And I showed the last visit at Chelsea. Space almost similar. And AS Roma. Me what I feel, they say Roma is stronger. But don't mean turning Roma into a winnable side. A very dominant side. I don't foresee that.
Because of Sikasema now.
Because of Sikasem. Because one, at the end of the day, there are 4 clubs and we are hugely established. Milan for me or more. Juventus, and of course, we crab Napoli. You don't talk about Lazio, but in Napoli and the AS Roma can battle out, but some more winning league, or even top 2. But to bet me, I build a very nice team.
Okay. Wow. You better Yaba local stories Savodo and Kessben 93.3 mo enjoy dwumedie no Facebook yeba sisi ane ato aso.
Kessben Sports.
Namedikanka about Patson Daka, a player who was just at Kafue Celtic, a team in Zambia, just some 4 years ago in 2017. From 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, just 4 years, he's landed himself at the EPL. At just 22, from Kafue Celtic to Power Dynamos to Life Ring. Sergio, from Power Dynamos to Life Ring, he went on a loan. From then on, Unya Kwaye called Red Bull Salzburg. Now, Sergio, last just season a year, this guy scored 27 goals in 28 games, 34 times in 46 games, winning the best player in the Austria Bundesliga and also winning the Goal King top scorer. And quite apart from that, now he's been on the list, shopping list of different clubs. But Brenda Rogers and any charges have been able to land Patson Daka. Sergio, Zambia e kroma ana omaya omunkro in town kwabruche too much. Most of the times they like plying their trade, especially within the South African PSL. Even the legendary Kalusha Bwali and Timiamba, the likes of England, sir. Only some few of them. Even you can talk about the likes of Colin Besuma. He was the last player of Zambia to have ever graced the occasion in the English Premiership when he came to Portsmouth. And Eyomaya unte nyakwain se omunkro for attack to tukwain iro basa. And this one is a major boost, especially when the Chipolo Polo of Zambia, the 2012 champions, omu national team no Helsinki. After that, say Christopher Katongo nene the squad now more no. It me winning the cup no. I have too difficult for Zambia, man, especially their football. You see, say some of their clubs are performing when it comes to the continental scene. Always you see Zesco, Nkana, Red Arrows, Zonako in either of the group stages of either the CAF Champions League or the Confederation. Bayana, a Kudu national team now quiet in. And I think say Patson Daka going to Leicester City is a major boost that's going to help develop Zambian football. And this is a player going forward the whole of Zambia can rely upon. Make about Comoros Islands, Seju. Comoros, a comprising of 4 islands. Yefre Baku Grand Comore, Yefre Baku Mueli, Seju, and Yefre Baku Anjouan, and the other one is Mayotte. In 1975, Seju, when there were the callings for independence to be granted by the French, the island called Mayotte decided not to be part. So, Ekoye, the Anjouan, the Moheli, and the Grand Comore, these people decided, even though these are archipelago states that are in land, that are in waters, and they decided to come together as a country. Sejo, omu population in 1 million. They are almost 921,000. And Sejo, this country, Comoros, became the second country with the least numbers in terms of population to have ever made it to the AFCON. After Cape Verde, it may qualify it was 2013 AFCON. It was South Africa. Sergio, Eyomaya, omun develop players. But Adia Kobaye, the success story started, Sergio, in 2014 when Amir Abdou was appointed as the coach. And Amir Abdou was born in France, in Marseille. And Marseille connection, he embarked on a mission of convincing some of the players who were born in France but with Comorian descent. a typical example, Ubeka, the likes of Mohammed Ben Nabuhan, the likes of Yusuf Mchangana, the likes of Mohammed Mchangana, all these guys were convinced and they made sure these guys came on board. Most of the times, Opeso building national team, especially countries are on 10 need these facilities, on 10 or my football nation. You either have to ensure infrastructure development, then you develop the grassroots football, or you rely on your people and some of the players are passing through the ranks, or you marry the two. In valuation of land property, you can be marriage value, or you marry the two. And the coach Amir Abdul succeeded in convincing some of the guys who came on board.
Kessben Sports. Kessben Sports. Kessben Sports. Kessben Sports. Kessben Sports.
Wasugusa within a neway. Extra time Jumedie and a day by local stories outdoor. Yabuano a day bremo. Ghana Football Association. Wamedi to just sabre. Well, Executive Council of the GFA. Women FIFA Forward Project 1.0. Obekiaket ES Okroku and Sanababe, President of the GFA. What it to just Premier League clubs, Division 1 clubs, women's teams no. Wombe Bomadin, Etimi ama team bia boho. Said be a betimi abwa. Emma pitches are one would see a kind of snow. Women to developing. Women to FIFA FIFA Jetum and into Ghana Football Association say enche bianombe chasiem e developing 80 boreholes for a Premier League clubs, Division 1 clubs, Women's Premier League and game centers our regional association no and no number be chasie no metimetusa anamono yakwan semfo from a big game in the course of Cape Coast has a work one more any a bobo crafene dwarfs and na airborne ewo Cape Coast so and when some be beto janam so ma dwarfs from one more say sabre one more perfect officiating na referee ko be ginante no ebe yan kenyin fio e so matisa wakwa ginem no anko yan fa mo has a work NCC no e de katan so ba so mo gidie say referee aye Benjamin Sefa wo mo gidie say referee no wo so no na o yekotokoni na momum de o nkase ensesa no wo mo pese referee no wo to aso no di game na mom onye fair Kobe Jones aye NCC kasamafo enchemo de ma ye nie e fa referee awokogina ntem no ho
enti supporters eduma na ya ye Ghana mpempi no ye tie the supporters ne ka chain na yenso ahwehwe ma the senate ye enze bensefa referee yen asane NCC no ebia yen shada nim ni ye na ye supporters ne bi na friend ana oka say say oni ben se fa ne ko school woni mo ne pa na omo school no ye kotokoni kese pa ye se kotokoni di enti eno wan say ene wa be referee ya appointed zone ko di hasman no kra no bi kra bi ye se kotoda no kra no wani di oka ne so referee di enim so ye professional referee enti ejuma na wo so koye ebi odi ne kotoko 7 be 20 o ye ejuma no professional eno ne ye hwehwe enti statement yen ka say yen chenyi no dey ye ka ne say or a referee or a professional person. You know, individual will be out, baby, say, in a comma. But to Jago Pramaneswa, on far fair play in Yajuma, on far fairness. And I say, Emrana was here as a professional.
Across the work National Chapters Committee, where they are to the Sunset is also a Casafa game and also gamer. 1 minute drop so common and easy, a difficult game.
Say, ball, and they, you know, heading. It doesn't matter the opponent, heading. The woman is a Oshe, a teams any on Waba, Kitwin. I was not to have some more relegation. Oshe will be a modern idea, almost here points badly. And she's the only side to Nicosia, I was all you know. You said Timbia, no chef for my cry boys in this year. Timbia, our double effort. He said was very the same thing. The boys in this year aware, they know the tax ahead of them. Yan can say a second to Kuti. Maybe can as a question because this is not the first time I have second to. They are show almost several times. In they are 280. Yeah, ultimately.
So between us and the dwarfs, so the Michael Samoa, do your friend Saviola, we see that kind of mad dwarfs. Was so me determined. Wama viata so, se kwambia so, wambeshe has, no matter da. Says the work, keep kosuno, wama bahoda da, wamo air prepare.
And easy because as a has social position now, Madame League and yes, so maybe a damo. Yeah, na years I want to yes, any upgrade match with the private out a better point. Oh, that be a won't be any fire house or more chimney or more food or more pump, but there's no determination as the back game so high and a table home and it's better feel right. Yes, it won't be any yeah. Obia prepare no over. I know so I say some baha and on the grand menu and yes no as we make hard no match it me a foreign.
Where in Samoa, Michael Samoa, Saviola, what dear Tuja, Dennis Corson, a captain, Edema Timno, was a must win a Quembiaso, and was a house, Wumutimi Eshomo.
And is that was almost a leg. I do not have to survive it. That kind of difficult game, but you have to acquire more. You see almost no move because they don't come easy. You have to double out and then do whatever you have to do to make sure you win. Again, the guys in as much as they have sharp wingers, informed players, yes, they will be. So at the end of the day, no, whoever wins will be on top. We are just preparing ourselves to meet them as they come. I can say the people of football should come in their numbers to support us, to rally behind us. They are the Korean, the maximum point in the game. That is the effort of mine.
Dennis Kosa and Sona Casada for game because so Cape Coast Abrazo book one more any mysterious Ebusio Dove Sebesia. Ash code A2 and among one more Kodoma, women Diana Stars in a Besia, one more back to back, one more Premier League in one more Yape Wednesday, nominal Massa Social FA Cup. And then I'm so Thomas J. Tuja, Sama, a year Diana Stars fan show with trim, some Babelo, do a goes to said ye a tremuno of Fedica and Debbie, and yes, sir, one more back a baby D in Kunim.
Oh, sa no crowd and Momonka. Sa where they say load no crowd on there. And look also mobile matuka. Now qualities bena or multi below do as good. And look at the binti minsi. Yes, a second Timo crack about Diana Crana. Or Muntiminka say ye below do David. Qualities bena no modi baby tea as good say or modi ludo as good. David and Jimmy Massa. Omupa match with Embla life and the Bibiani and Mono. Fair a year, moon your magazine say, near player to player, near Federal City, born Bisiaco. Your determination answer you took Kayako match. They say it's the good results over. They say a fair. Mommy Mon said a game I have on bibia mem say bia o man fa ho kire na say o man me kai bia ho o munya sa no mani nyina na yemmobo no ye hwe ano an here fairness that's it.
Fairness, that's it. Kai bia no say ekoso dama ho niembo nie hwedie ebetimesi Thomas Dua and coach edema team no Benjamin Cherebua one say player edema Diana Stars also mefa kwan bi so kwan bi also mo faso no mo charge good bia no mefa so a charge good
first one no e ko na nko ya mai omo share for na like mini hodie no matter how to no hana owo ba ne de kwan bi azo zo yetimi show mo na sa 3 points na mo je wo mo home ezo bugu nenzo otenje just 3 points so say aka 3 matches no bugu 2 ni about 1 that 2 matches in the yeti efani na as good team no me minimum ana we so time me wo elimination na ayeko ana on players more now so like me now for minimum more ma show me born so ana American no matter what na no mo ba no kwa dey kwandem kwa sena kwande bedem kwandem kwa kwambedem yebo hum kwande kwandem kwa kwambedem
yebo hum ne de kwandem kwa kwambedem Benjamin Chiribo apachire say kwandem kwa yebo hum de kwambedem eno ne sema Benjamin Chiribo we play dem yebo bokafna Diana Stars we dey to the Emma Frimpong weekendi wamo so any great Olympics 11 wonders wono so kaza so game no den but on be some survive.
Well, I can say a very difficult game because the Olympics form our home now this season game or mabo na yesa kobo ewa class for this match was a very difficult game but study also kind last week now a difficult game but to me a boy home for the maximum 3 points. Yeah, quite difficult, but Mojidi say you bring good results at the Kessben. Well, I can't say games and anything at all can happen. And yes, you say after a last game about 9-11 on the any relegated. Or can find someone cause no support here. Even though say recently and I say currently position I don't any good position there, but with their support, Mojidi say. With the last 3 games I come they bet me at the maximum points I bet me they are making answer Obia or support team was from the answer 5 point time said they are minimum team and so they bet me come to the night make clear position I that is
MS Frimpong a player of Sin Academy 11 wonders and on also this answer way dia to the beto so Kim Faisal Ekobwase wameni kumasi asante kwa Kensi no and so and baso and nam so Emma Prince Entry former player de mabobo kora di tuja se player so mesi Academy Kim Faisal no wamu anya omodin so metimi enye dimpa ediamo ho se mine bi atwa mi bo Kim Faisal say ene sikoye edema me yentie Prince Entry.
It's me true dia e be true dia to was review be ye bi say my King Faisal me nya so we bet my King Faisal din am an referee the likes of Prince Entry, the likes of Abubakar Yahuza, the likes of Sila Iliasu, the likes of Habib Mohammed, Idrisu Yaya, Nana Kwesi Biansa, Gawu, you know this squad, Ben Wilson, Hamza Mohammed. We made a name for ourselves because we won a trophy, and not just any trophy. We won the Coca-Cola Top 4, which was like we winning that trophy now at that time. But we won it, and we had a very, very good and solid team at that time. But now it was very difficult. Things were difficult, but still we were able to play. Sometimes, and you said, yeah, be a good team. No, sometimes 3 months, 4 months near Africa. If we were Africa, not bonus, but still we were playing. But I said, but no sooner they catch up. Let me say, and can't you own Kobo and the one Casawuni Panam kind of individual decision.
When some Prince Century former player they Kim Faisal, where they are to Jana Prince weekend the Utimi, women Kumasia San Choko, and so enable day, na Kadefa game no.
Now, we say about the game itself. Say, a very, very difficult. A very, very difficult game. It's a Shia. Ayana, oh it's the answer when I give the best answer. No, the supporters need be and you may possible dressing room or any day, but players need a for a young grocery. You share more dressing room while best try to do back and so on match and very tough. The amount yesterday on side attraction no crowd is it. Says only you so can grab a good dressing room gate now. Player need players need to have a moment for her crowd or back because through when any once an attention boom because that time no Pierre will say sacrifice our but in 2005 league you know then Jessica and sacrifice our league and get league you know.
Seminar no be na kwen fefie seminar nsia ndike matana sesanso na Newton Latte ono so atrase na wall Mohammed Hudu Andy Mamisha Simfio
kwa Newton ka sembi was new say intimate forever.
Oh no.
So we always sent me as soon as you go and actually
what's he say
I'm out of ready present you say omo time no e bi wo ha e bi omo koba Africa kra but we do omo 3 months ni ntua but the kind of performance omo put in park no o akira hu say e kawo emre na sa and me komo ya
that time na come near
but the level of dependency ratio now time as I say radio no check dependency ratio start time need be sine
na kosho
exactly
so say ko fi mo so much blaster Jessica ka no ma feel and the demo nshare keke
kwa nzo ati ase kana no yese for prestige alone ntinka offer chire here review say ko fi na eba no Sunday Ibrahim na eba no Malik Jabe na eba no want me anti fi abeda bonten first na so obokotoko obokin fi sentiment na mfi ekwa no enetwam purely business nti eno amebusa achi asemo ha se ye players no say infinity say team bia bobo 3 months into a players ka e die na ya na yom o say this a players na ko report ayare hosem so be to football say na adwuma kwame yen respected that particular profession because eno na sebe nkrofo bi e de hwe omo yire no omo ma no omo busua nti the later the pakoni negotiate yen ya yen fama ni nyase e makobo di players ni esa expected top quality football on the field ya pesi esa hwe ball papa ya pesi players giving in all e komo nya de pa komo ya ade pepe bi eye use energy di ya open ye bia the ability to do work and you should provide at the cry waiting the ability in adwuma na de aba park na so. I'm not saying say you are taking face for kind of the players no makwa akutia but what we are saying is that we don't need to entertain certain players into your moka say e come the oma they should go and give it in all. The players should be paid because I feel they deserve that. Na sama o kan say enani etia sisi ana wa ka kwame Ben Wilson ni di be kam trim sa akopin se me free ase Yahuza di be kam trim sa akopin se me free ase Kodiopo Kumahala di be kam trim sa Hamza Mohammed sa Eric Gauga Tete sa Edientia because of the kind of football omo boni marking visa. It wasn't just about money but the performance and omo de marking visa team no park and so no Emma their name rose all the tongue and ebesina people still talk about these players. And my Jeremy sure say na nam hona mi chana mi hu no. But e be seen there sa edin and my Jeremy din aka trim. Why? Because they left a legacy. And now she baby can face at there. They will need that legacy from players and san no metimi e yomo from that relegation zone. And san no metimi stay in the Ghana Premier League. Kwame Pepra, Zubiru, Wadudu, Enoch Morrison, Gabo Mohammed, Eric Donko, Paul Edu. Kwame, Pepi omudina sisi Atofik Razak. This omu decided say, omu go out in all the games aka na ombebo. Say the be at the beast say omu ni wa. Ye bebo omu di say Kim first struggle within. Because last season league match somebody in out of the 18 man we don't want to cry. This is almost 30 and things have not been well. And yeah, Namswa kwa league na wi. Baby omo there they have crucial games playing against Kotoko in an easy game. Kotoko want to beat Kimfesa and still stay in the chase of the Ghana Premier League. Omo a crucial last game against Liberty Professionals in a way. The only thing apart from internal motivation a bit me save the team, say players ne be leave legacy. Dachi bia so many wa near bo a dinner from number 1 to the last person the aka some say emre pie etwam time when I can face a able league no more struggle no player way player C player D any player sir almost fight till to their last blood I'm to keep booking face in the Ghana Premier League and no kwani adia players no ebetimi dia save bomb enti se ne kwam pepramu etiemia se wadudu mu tiemia dear Prince Entry the dia waji nyina it is because of his excellent performance for Kimvesa kwame di ebetimi ya keep o from bomb what nya chance
no Kotoko kon those times no.
Oh yes, Kotoko has a folk. Yes. He was a standout player. Now, Mickey Edia Ebubo one and answer. Yahuza was a complete package.
Of course.
Squad name was
Eric Gowden needs no introduction. Kwadio Mahala, for me, my favorite. I've been wasting PPM Nika and Oheneba. Over 2 through now, who's there? I want when you're bring on Babo and Tena and go for any business. In Tikwame, the players need to give it in all. And I'm saying that external motivation.
Okay, some power. Ben was no buboni.
Okay, kasha ne ha. Naga tete bu ni nika na guso. Na mahala nso buka guso mi no. Football ni amba be hetwem no. Kwa ntiki
eba.
What's it?
Eba kakra.
Oh, minimum say. Afu yese ma catch us quality ni.
Quality ni.
You hope next season no. Obi odi adru beba park so be afi ne mbande no. Na your coaches no. They should talk to players or more quality no. At least ohwe afu coaches are pam mo ye na. We are only hoping say you beat me a keep your coaches in the next season because you am Brazil the India you both first round we na coaches na Qatar in Brazil kwa obi akọ yeah the is that way if more for about 5 coaches within the season unya results so we are only hoping say Nyama besta Kessben boys na team nka omfa Prince Entry interview no motivation and I feel they can do it and keep Kessben in the Ghana Premier League which is I've said it very difficult one. How's the draft game no come? There be mammy in 11 wonders so a minute. In Accra, a modern Pasisia Olympics in 5 points in your way. What will be their level of motivation?
To be in the top 4.
Nagana top 4 there. The motivation in the Olympics. The motivation in the Olympics team, there's a masola be 10 goals now, watch them. Or Bishop account. The motivation in the Olympics team is a glass now. Still, he's competing for a spot in the Blasters. And yet again, he wants to be nominated as the most valuable player in the Ghana Premier League. Samuel Achikwe is a national team player. Raza Akasim won't fight. It's almost been call up to any of the national teams. And for me, that would be the motivation. But in terms of results, for me, results in the year and for Omunko Sewe. But individually, there are certain players within the squad that want to be motivated, give us certain performance. So the better coaches on the barbershop, who said these players are still in shape. But for me, 11 wanted to hear the maximum points. Now, I don't remember the last time they won in a way. Game almost in a way near Kimvesa or Mubon Techimaya. A very difficult task, but let's see. My friend Pon Emasho Boachimone Rashid Mohammed Musombi me Akwako Ibibia. Difficult task if Olympic decide to go all out. On my attack, and I know what she said. Ja, I'm making
Biaba.
I'll be out. To almost decide to move be a gun blazing. Move basta. Dwarfs now has match on 1 to 1 man Crawford top papa. On Crawford top papa. On to myself. Some have a
promo game.
I was a draft Nyeska. At this time, it's about money, they need money for their next games. Now, how's the phone on where Mwaka? Kobe Jones supporters name man, supported you man say, oh my God, at a riot to Kunia, and I'm to Mudiatri.
I'm not check it.
And you are supported today. Supporters,
I'm not be from supporters. Then they act on it.
Supporters and Tikwa supporters. The woman the bread. Almost supporters leadership and they say referee Benjamin Zepano. August Kuno Ekutukuni. The Shakotaka
soon did it.
Dana Kotokone asked now when did it? It was Martin over the obedient ass. I think said Memecano Hano Pano. Say has phony case. Didn't you muni case and say, now what you in there? And a while be appointment and say, open here, Fanny Daniel lie in a Kakudi house of Ukuna Kotoko Martin. Now, what of once a day. opedi o match e wo boase ahwi ankoyi nti o mo mpene ma ne medi match na e ba so na again o sa tenkran e ma se job chirichi mo aso chade we fiscal fidase nti ya Ashanti region ko ha no ye adwuma me so me ka say media I believe in competence ma me ko fa Lester Pitana any Matula house ba be kan ho nsem ha nti e man the benefit of the doubt na refi Daniel lie ini on my 100% performance akwa me next training refi say for almost so ekotokudi whether say no whether say no for me it doesn't come in here kotoko has actually 3 points or kotoko ni nti oba be the game na tia house full kana no yema omo the benefit of that refi bi o kro ma bia o team support miki just o catch them there me boa the appointment committee time akra o team support refi from penning phone nyina reflective Alex Kote ya o metepe tetefo ni nyino bia o team support Matila house na be bia so Real Madrid ni but so dey classical the competence should be key.
Okay.
Nti I feel some penning phone raise concern but has from concentration in call team no
game no so
and they are supporting base no am call referee on my people work on team but after as makano team back
has be say ana draft be say
be ba be kan o ha
be kan okay
the baby has dey so omo akokolu so a come we so omo say but there has to be give them a good run for their money and they should be prepared around now in the interview what in the picture no to so no yes amwano the two asamwa guys they won't be see here adwuma won from one against the football and they should watch out for Dennis Kosa and Junior Elia. Quality there, do us the more be and come it to be
Elia no when in Bopa. No kidding. Yeah. Newton,
drafts in the house. When you're complaining about referee, no. So unpe.
Obi complaining. Has him complaining so unpe. Almost unpe fair officiating although where you kotukoni.
But drafts is all
we do 2 games. Ankoyi. Nti omumpe.
But unse say club will be associated referee between old history. Almost a facade old memory na sometimes I know substance. Ya na bibi o association. And you never started back in Japan Korea to me example back from one at the time Italy. Okay.
We have paid them. They should go and win for us in Obuasi because that was what they promised us. We are from Sani.
Okay.
Visa.
No. Sorry, England are throw the ama FIFA say I want to say after some year Germany. If you know, Omakofa Felix Bridge, Mark Bossen, Stefan Lupo, and a VAR referee Marco Freight as referee for a negotiate a game one Omokobo against Ukraine because Germany a free mo. I didn't Germany for Nekoba. As also a connection to Japan Korea 2-2 at the time Italy equal the free equal the referee Byron and Obabi referee a game against South Korea and have a first half penalty against Italy before saving all right but goaler Tomasi Damiaso share no so also deny and the nina no and ya no be say referee say free had ya Oheneba BB TIA and 19 years ago back in Japan Korea 2-2 na man for the same thing and ne 3 Lions say or my Germany had a German officials and on my form so my the game against Ukraine at the same thing and I think that drafts forces to erase Ibano and second thing out the can be the recent evidence I refer for Namana daddy or about Momode Mono I don't remember my percentage or never from pa but after even that I've seen a lot of issues that refer for the sometimes Andy Kasem Beach let me say so Udu pitch no so I never be who no one we are Oheneba Betonsa referee for no be mo hardwene honestly e be mo hardwene pa referee Kalankro for no eye omoni ma ba ku mienu na ma fans no any pandit ni bebre hu say no nkrofo no genuine le tori we mo sheda so mo di bone e be also mo yoma perfect. I'm not saying say 100% referee for ni nyina yes but the evidence from the league right from the beginning of this particular season e be see nei ene ma obi enya doubtfulness bi say referee we betuma ba besisie we betuma besisie now so can neutral person there Oheneba ka do benya no so benya enough preparation once Tommy so e can be o Tommy fairness na o kan no is in connection with officiating and yes security fairness na o kan no enye security who no complaining officiating. So I feel that drafts might even have a point more complaining, but preparation there Oheneba BBN when we beat preparation. I feel some percent or more normal ball game now. They have the men to go for this war against us, and of course has to folks also prepare more. And one of the toughest games that this season has before drafts. I feel we winning game now right, but they should see the full length of our sweat and son winning game the free kick but complaining about the referee officiating even before kickoff. I feel that drafts are a case. The men drafts are a case. It was from Pong, former captain. Oheneba justify why some of the old guards and bad league no must say more chance this season. Quite a striker, Ebiaki Behuno defendant, but he's been very much consistent for 11 wonders. Which in a game no bar apart from the quality, now the my boys, the leadership has always been on the table, and I feel so. Why young guys, going up against Olympics. Oheneba, I decided to work as a member who's too. I'm telling you. One the second Olympics or no? I decided to work as who judge the dear mommy.
I did my Olympics.
No, wonders. I did my wonders. It was on from Paul Esha boys and a day, but on show more Olympics. A more tough time. Ewakra.
New position and different thing, but position. Aba, Femisos way.
One thing is Ghana Premier League. Most of the times, it been more agony almost quality in your monosro. But Oshe a few ways season a boy. Nobody can convince me that quality in this row. And Fana most of the time see a quality of the pitches no, and also can determine whether set game no. A very competitive and a typical example just last Monday game I basu between Kimfis and Legon City. Mickey, you could imagine say, if the pitch no a level na a bobo need to form, you could imagine how the game could have been. A game across folk any Accra Olympics SLMI. The Biamitaka said ye bobo sugakope ana enyinasi karela. O de share the level of play. Who's a pitch no form ye boni. And to me, that's why I support Ejuma Ghana Football Association. Ebabe said the boreholes. Ebabe sprinkle those various pitches. Na ebe man pitch na but quite apart from that, yes, sprinkle na pitch no so fair. That is a level net and how we are going to maintain it for the betterment of the quality of our game. And to me, I deeply support it. And our quality of footballer, local teams are exhibited this season. We can only hope for the best coming next season. Especially a lot of people even Sobeka will be sending question. Say Jin this say you bet me your team, I bet me compete, let alone being competing in the Africa or that either Champions League of the CAF Confederations Cup. But the quality pitch, not football no the players no mun prepare. And also become quality of the game so was through. From there you can have the quality and also help to maintain the quality, then compete in the Africa now who envisage you. Mickey, may her table no from 10th to 17th only 3 points per any between. Legon City is in the 10th with 38 points, Mickey. Bechem United are 11th with 38 points. Ebusuya Dwarfs at the 12th with 37 points. Brekum Chelsea at the 13th with 37 points. Followed by 14th place, 11 Wonders, also with 36. Kimfe Sansu with 36. Liberty 16th with 35. Elmina Sharks 35. Intala is the uniform. Now, Miki Sewasha, these teams are about from 10th to 17th. No, there are matches in between. And to me, that's where I support near Andina or Kat a point in time. Say, map simultaneous of matches. No, that's where I support. Because in this case, no, we are going to see a fierce battle between those teams. Avoiding relegation.
Because we don't have Nyeme bet Mama Basso. Into the one Kakra.
Okay.
Yes.
You're all kind of practically.
It's not feasible. What do I know? Because in Nibio.
Okay.
3 teams about Accra Sports Stadium.
Yeah.
That simultaneously.
Yeah, but they are all kind of practically. So. And Mickey Sewasha, Legon Cities, any 11 Wonders, did. Bechem United, any any 11 Wonders, so Bechem United, and I think they can face our dates. There is a Liberty and King Faisal saw a date, which is going to be the 17th week, the last weekend of the season. Liberty after say what ball has no.
Team from no mabo bomb.
Who's a Liberty ball has we ya? Osani King Faisal kwakobo. 11 Sharks and so any Legon cities were date. So we say from 10th to the 17th 3 points ne separate or more games in between them. No to be honest with me, I know games as I said here in Kosopa.
Okay.
Because you know how the teams never battle it out to avoid the relegation. No.
0551 444933. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Nicky.
Yeah.
You can buy to Albania.
Okay. I'll be at you.
And they came up. Come with them again. Half a key player every Robert and Dua. Half my draft my president. I cannot from there at the present. They will come well. This is 3 minutes
okay. The issue to on can line munya crash a line mo a breaky 0551 444933. Hello, good afternoon.
Mickey Darling.
Yeah.
But Omidian and Ammonia.
Okay. Ben, meet you.
So you definitely have to wait for some of the one reason for no quacking or for young children. The best to say, let's see any trouble be what you have back to say the new as a folk will see you on today. Let's see how short waka out 1.1 to the year. How we are no more than quiet. There's 1% ever done a quiet and much. Yeah, important one sort of waka. Yeah, this is a fire tower with German. Of course, my madam.
Mr. Medase, yentimi for free for bium. Ye disandi kem. Quick one.
So we the man be come. We belated birthday.
Multi credit
for man on war and payment. And no Sandra Mims or man and then them yeah.
Yes, Sandra Muntie.
Hanadapa chief cashier and Palmy branch.
Okay.
And I was so happy belated birthday.
Okay.
And I will see a Docas Nyako. I don't see a monitoring officer. Say bank for no fancy on one. Almost
also branch me.
Only I am Palmy. Sandra ne Dubai, Sandra Usu, she or man in our more and Palmy multi credit. Happy belated birthday. And one and
Palmy girls or moon in us, your chairman. Yes, so you made the so Prince B a betuaso.
Hey, Bemas.